So, Team 5, no name. We didn't have time for that kind of fluff. Um, so, this whole day started with the idea of removing senses and making a game around it. I saw earlier this week a guy did a talk on it, created a little cool maze that was based just on haptic feedback. And we got quite a few components. Got Jacob's little vibratory sensor LED array thing. We're going to integrate a few other things. But we basically took and made the Oculus Rift minus 2 dimensions. So, welcome to Edwin Abbott's Flatland. What you got is this fancy little Geordie visor, if I can say that. And it's got a display in it, an LED ribbon. And based on the color, this is the 2-dimensional world you see. And that's kind of the whole basics of it, the entire thing. This is 1/3 of the project. So this person, it was a game that was for 3 people to control 1 person, or 1 hero. And this hero and 3 people had their senses discombobulated to their controls. So the person seeing the world in the 2 dimensions would have control over the z-axis, so he'd be up or down, completely non-intuitive to what he was seeing. So if he was seeing a wall, it would not be his idea to turn around the wall or move into the wall or away from it. That was left up to the person who was feeling, and that was due to the vibratory strip, and that would vibrate to the direction of the goal. But he wouldn't see any of the walls or traps or anything like that, and that person had control of forward and backward. And there was a person who would hear, and he would be able to hear what's above him and what's below him, like an ultrasound ping sensor in a sense. And that was the only sense he had, and he had control over heading. We got 1/3 of it done. It's actually not even on the Shadow platform, it's on a Shadow module. We hacked the 5x7 LED display into an Arduino. We took the 5x7 off and got access to the 12 pins. Let's see, you can put it on. It's a little bright.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, here, trade your spots.
Okay, yeah.
I need a longer wire. So, he made the case. Who's who's our 3rd person? Tony. Okay, so we had Tony. He was developing a Python engine to be able to integrate all the Arduino, create the world and figure out where the player was. All the Arduinos were input and output devices. Anything you want to say?
No, that's about it.
Okay. I really think that's it. We got Flatland.
Did you guys actually get a world that you're simulating inside of there, or is that just kind of a demo?
That's kind of like a tech demo. It's the rainbow thing. We had some issues with getting things to integrate properly. One part of the code would work, and then the other part of the code wouldn't work, and every minute just ticked down. That's why we're only 1/3 of the game complete.
Another question?
Oh, repeat question.
No one else? Oh, and back to Crooks. For the other players, we talked about how they'd have different types of haptic feedback based off of whatever they could sense. Work out like what kind of feedback they were going to get.
Yeah, the question was the players and their feedbacks. So the visual would see walls and obstacles. And based on the distance from the actual player was the brightness. So something really close to you would be like if it was wall, it would be blue if it was really close and green if it was really far away. If it was a trap, couldn't identify what the trap was, but you would just know that there's red here. And He would just control the Z.
So I noticed that each, as a segue from that, each player's controls are orthogonal to the input they're receiving. So does that mean that everyone's, the idea is to get everyone communicating and say, because the guy who can see the trap can't turn away. He can just move up and down, but he has no idea what's below or
Yeah.
above it. That means repeat on.
Okay. The question was about the players having to work together and having to communicate because their controls are different to their input, to their sensory data they were receiving. Their control is different to it. And yeah, that was actually a big point about it, was to make it collaborative and make it probably really annoying. Having 3 people with messed up senses trying to get to a goal was probably, it would have been fun to see today, but we'll get it done.
Instead of real time.
All right. Is anyone else? We have
One more.
One more.
Are you going to finish it?
Yes.
Questions?
Oh, yes. The question is, I'm going to finish it, and the answer was yes.